Pinto, those are some first-rate muscles.
Thanks, Ricky. I've been working out. To get in shape for all the swashbuckling action in our new film.
There's a lot more physical adventure in this movie than the first one.
We've got an amazing stunt team, really amazing, and they have been my favourite bits of filming so far, actually, the fight sequences.
It's every boy's dream to be doing a swashbuckling pirate movie. Jump into a sail, get a knife out, slash it and slide down. It's like real Elflin stuff.
The stage direction in an earlier draft of the script said something like, it's like the final scene of The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, and so begins the biggest sword fight in the history of films.
We have this enormous sword fight on this huge wheel.
We spent many days doing crazy fights, going up and down and round and round.
I was literally in the wheel at one point. It was just exhausting, man. It was days and days and days of that.
It takes meticulous planning to physically put this together, but the wheel was not designed for people.
You have to rig a camera inside it and then outside it.
I'll never forget this. The face on Gore when it was time to load me into the massive wheel. I mean, it was such an absurd request for one grown man to ask of another. It was so bizarre that it was completely appealing.
They had this bone cage hanging like a pendulum off a crane.
Is this actually just really swinging? We're not quite sure what's going to happen.
The bone cage sequence was crazy.
Orlando came in here ready to go. He's pretty adaptable to things and can pick up choreography real quick.
Come on!
George Riggy's great. He knows how to put it together and keep it safe and yet feeling dangerous. There's a flaming sword routine.
In this fight sequence, the sword's on fire.
We had extensive sword training, which I've actually gotten quite good at, actually. It's a truly remarkable sequence. Crazy.
As soon as Travis' sword touches the head, that's where you should aim. Keira, if she wasn't an actress, I would sign her up. We could give her a t-shirt and a hat and bring her on the crew, you know, if it ever fell apart for her, which it won't.
What George and all these guys do is kind of invite you into the team, and that's just brilliant. The throwing and catching is really tough, and it's difficult because it's so hot. So you feel a lot more tired, a lot more quickly. I mean, it's good fun. And now I'm going to have a shower.
She's a very quick study. Her physicality is fantastic.
And I'll be a stunt woman if it all falls apart. That would be cool.
Johnny's really a natural. He's a very good athlete. He doesn't let on that it comes easy to him, but I think it does pretty much.
I've done some really obtuse and strange things in this. At this point, nothing they could ask would surprise me anymore. You know, Johnny, we're going to put you in a cannon and vault you out to sea. You okay with that? Sure.
I don't know how Gore Verbinski's brain can focus on so many different things at once.
Here we go. Forward, action!
I mean, he's been working solidly for God knows how long, and you'll notice absolutely everything.
The light is so perfect right now, we gotta shoot. Let's find a frame line for Kevin. It's great, guys. Keep it up. Very good. Cut. Got it?
When it comes to the moment to talk about what the human beings are doing in the middle of all this gigantic canvas, he says everything that needs to be said to you with energy and with enthusiasm, and at that moment you're the only two people on the set.
It'd be nice if he came at you and you had to back up. You know, cat, you know what I mean?
I have a profound respect for Gore, and always have, you know, since, you know, working together on the first film. But on this one, watching what he's had to deal with on a daily basis, it's incredible. I've never seen him lose his composure or lose his vision.
He's driven to do good work. He drives his crew, but he never raises his voice. He's always in control. And that's very difficult to do when you have ships and you have weather and you have all these things that can go against you on a bad day, and yet somehow he gets through it and gets it done.
We're evacuating the ship. It's deemed unsafe. We snapped a line here. Evacuating the boat. So we're shut down today. Evacuate the vessel. Again.
Apparently the wind's blowing 187 miles an hour.
Any more good news?
That's it.
There were many, many days when I thought almost any director would have just packed it up and went home. He just kept going.
We're going to put one camera there, one camera there. We'll just turn some lemons into lemonade.
By far the hardest working guy on the set.
It's a team effort.
That's muscle.
Nice. Very nice.
I think we've changed the tone a little bit. It's gotten a little scarier, and it's also gotten more humor.
Elizabeth, hide the rum.
The big things in this film is who can you trust? And actually, kind of can't trust anyone.
We cannot let him get the chance to trust me on this. You can mistrust me, listen, you can mistrust him, trust me.
It's so much bigger than the first. They really upped the stakes quite heavily in the second one.
I can't imagine it'll ever be done again like this.
It's more adventure, more of Jack Sparrow, more terrifying, monstery type piratey things. It's kick-ass, which is fantastic.
It's far beyond anything that I could have imagined. It's that amazing.
Pirates.
Well, that's it for us. I'd like to thank all you chums and wee poppets out there, and of course the old mutt here, for joining us in this special behind-the-scenes look at our new movie, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
What about me?
What about you?
He said I'd like to thank, not we'd like to thank. What am I, chopped kraken?
Fine. My friend, Spaghetti Rigetti,
Oi,
and I would like
don't
to...
call me that. You know I hate it when you call me that. How'd you like it if I called you Pintel...
Will you be getting back to me before the sun hits the yardarm?
You see if I ever paint your foul-smelling toes again.
Oh, you'll paint my toes again, or I'll start doing comedy with the dog.